Happy New Year, Sagittarius! How's it going? It's tamsyfae. Welcome. If you are new here, welcome, of course. And if you're returning, welcome. I'm going to be doing a full reading. We're going to look at all 12 months of what to expect or what predictions the cards in the universe have for you today. We're going to start with January going to December is what I'm trying to say, with some oracle cards and some clarification, and it'll be like a full year reading to see what kind of predictions we can bring up with the cards and with the universe in mind. I have some pre-shuffled oracle cards. We're going to get started with that. So welcome. I know everyone has different paths that they follow, and everyone has different experiences, so this may resonate with you. This may not resonate with you 100%, but this is just a prediction for Sagittarius out there. If you are also a Sagittarius cusp, this is also for you. If you have Sagittarius somewhere in your chart, or if you're close to Sagittarius, this may apply to you. It may not, but let's check it out. I'm going to switch the screen so you can see the cards, and we'll get right into it. Also, I do read the cards to light to you, to the dark to me, if there's any confusion. Okay, first I'm going to pull out the 12 cards to see what's coming for 2024. Kind of exciting. Let's see here. So, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. There we go. Ooh, there's going to be some ups and downs, and okay. Yeah, okay. This is for Sagittarius. You know, this may not resonate with all Sagittarius, but let's just jump into here. So before I begin going into the tarot, I'm going to pick some oracle card messages for you. First, they are pre-shuffled, so I'm going to pick this. It is from Moonology. It says, be bold and make the first move. So that is something to keep in mind during this reading, and for your theme for 2024 is to be bold and make your first move. The next one is Alchemy of Transformation. So things are changing for you. Things are going to be transforming this year for you. We will read what he has to say. It says, as you embrace the unknown and adapt to the shifting currents of life, you'll witness the blossoming of your true self. Embrace the darkness, for it is fertile ground where your alchemy change takes root. Ooh, so changes are going to take a root this year. You're going to be transforming. And now from the Forest Fae, the Woodwife. Ooh, trust your inner wisdom. Ooh, you didn't even see that. So trust your inner wisdom. So trust your intuition, trust your instincts, trust that. We're going to keep that here just to keep in mind what the year has for you. This is exciting. Be bold, take the first move. Okay, and then these cards are for clarification if that is what we need to do. First, you have the Hangman. The Hangman is in the dark, but I do feel like there's going to be, like I said, you're going through a phase of transformation. So maybe going into January, near the end of January, you're going to start seeing how the year is going to go. You may be getting some insight that maybe you should, be bold and make that first move, and like figuring out what those goals would be for you. I also feel like there's an energy of maybe you wanting to resist some changes that are happening just because the Hangman is in the dark. So I do feel like there might be some of that hesitation in January about, okay, I can see now what needs to change, but I don't want to change. I want to keep doing what I'm doing, I feel like for some of you that may be an energy coming for you as well in January. I also feel like there's an energy of things stalling, or you're stalling things on purpose because again, you don't want to have these changes. You don't want to have to change up what you're doing. You know, you just want to be successful moving forward. I gotcha. But you have the card of transformation. You need to make the first bold move to move forward this year in 2024. I do feel like things are going to be, you know, and it's about figuring out your path and being using your wisdom and your intuition on how you're going to move forward in that light. I do feel like there might be some consequences need to be made as well, but I feel like it's okay to be selfish. If you need to be selfish to do things what is right for you moving forward, if that is the changes that you need to do in order to be more productive, to think more about yourself rather than, you know, spreading yourself thin and giving other people your energy. You know, you do have the strength card for February. So I don't know if this is the road you've been taking about helping other people and spreading yourself thin and like, you know, I need to work, I need to do this, I need to do that for that person and this person. And, you know, I know sometimes people are just like succubuses, they just suck up all our energy, right? I gotcha. So, you know, you have to rebuild the strength in February. You're going to need your strength. You're going to need to be strong and confident and be bold to take those next moves and make those first actions happen. The Knight of Swords is in the dark again for March. So March, again, you're going to have to be bold and take some bold moves and don't let, you know, you resisting change or you making things stall and all that get in your way of what is destined to happen in 2024. I do feel like there are some destiny things that are, you know, that are trying to be put in place here. I just feel like there's a self-doubt. There's this, you know, resistance. You know, I've been doing it this way for, you know, how many years? You know, this is what I'm used to doing, you know. You know, but things are changing. Things are changing. Things are, you know, yeah, with the Knight of Swords as well being in the dark, I do feel like there might be a little bit of someone who likes to create drama around you. Maybe this is not for all Sagittarius, maybe just a few of them, and it's just like, you know, yeah, be the bold one. Like, okay, I'm done with this drama. You know, I need to be selfish now and think about myself, and I can't feed into your drama. I feel like for some of you, you know, between February and March, this may be something that you may have to, you know, be bold about because you are opening yourself up to some big changes. You know, there's big changes for you coming in October. There's going to be a big change of opportunity. So you don't want to pass that up either. There is a Four of Wands, so I do feel like you're going to be having some little inner celebrations. I feel like by April, you're going to be able to see what is going on here. You're going to get an idea of what's changing, what you need to change, and you know it might not be a big celebration, a big party, but it'll be a little inner celebration where it's like, okay, I got this. I know what to expect now. I know what I'm doing. I know what I need to change. I can do this. I just feel like you're going to get that clarity by April. For the Ace of Swords, it is in the dark, but I feel like that is just because it's the beginning, like the beginning of the beginning, you know, things to change, things to progress, things to be more successful. I do feel like, you know, you may be struggling with some misinformation, so make sure that you're using your wisdom, using your instincts when you're faced with these decisions and like making the right choices and in order to look forward. And remember that it's okay to be selfish this year. It's okay to think about your own priorities, your own family's priorities, you know, if you are in a family or, you know, think about yourself, your, you know, your partner, your children, or if that is what you have, whatever it is, you know what, like, you know what I mean, right? Stay close to yourself, make sure that you're doing what is best for you. Moving forward and making these decisions and making sure that you do have clarity on that, you do have the right information, you know, if there's some legal work that is going to be brought up here, perhaps make sure that you are choosing the right thing and you do have the full story and you do have good, clear judgment. Don't let your judgment be clouded by other people giving you poor advice, you know. Yeah, so going into May, you have the, in case you didn't know, you did have the Ace of Swords in the dark. Going into May, you do have the Nine of Pentacles in the dark. I just feel like, I just really feel like these cards are in the dark just because the universe and the energy is picking up your self-doubt, that you're resisting these changes and you don't want to make changes to what you've been doing. I feel that for you. I don't know why that you're feeling like you need to, you know, resist this change or continue doing what you've been doing. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with what you've been doing. Just I feel like things are changing for you, and it's okay to, redirect your focus more on yourself moving forward. And I understand that Sagittarius are very generous people. They do want to help others, and I got you. I get that. I just feel like, it's time. This is the year for you, Sagittarius. This is your year to be successful, gain success, and, pursue those goals that you're intending to pursue this year. I do feel like there's this energy of like being serious about it and like maybe even doing some traveling. The Nine of Pentacles in the dark, I do feel like this one right here is what we're talking about. Is what I do feel like there's going to be like this changes of, realizing what your self-worth is. I do feel like you're going to be like hustling more. I do feel like you're going to be maybe a little bit overly invested in things, but I do feel like that is good on your part. It's good energy. Sometimes being overly invested is bad, but I feel like being overly invested in things that you want to pursue, like doing things for you, is going to be what helps you along, making sure you have that good balance of your focus and your intuition and your instincts and, having that clear view of what to expect moving forward. Yeah. I also feel like there's this energy of making sure that even though you're pursuing all these things and you're investing your time and energy into these things, making sure that you are living within your means and you're not overspending or overdoing it either. I do feel like there is a fine line between going after your goals and, not putting yourself in debt or anything like that either. It's kind of like figuring out that balance is going to be the tricky part for the year. So for June, you do have the Three of Swords in the dark. So I do feel like, I do see the crow there. When I do see the crow, I do feel like there is a sense of transformation. Things are changing. I feel like there might be some sudden changes come June. I feel like you've been progressing, maybe reevaluate your situation, make sure you are living within your means. And, I do feel like, yeah, and there's going to be some changes. I feel like it's going to be like the next step. Maybe this is, the beginning was a little bit stalled here in April, but, there's going to be more changes. So 3 is like a new beginning. You do have the Lovers for July in the dark. So I do feel like you're going to be at a crossroads. You're going to have to make some decisions. Something or someone may have to be sacrificed in order for these things that are changing to begin and to continue, right? Of the path, of the journey that you're going to be on in 2024. It is in the dark, so I don't know if it's just like a hesitation of not wanting to sacrifice something or someone, or if it's just, going to be that struggle of figuring out what that is for you and how to move forward with that. I do feel like there's going to be some emotions. The emotions are going to be high between June. I feel like emotions are going to be running up and down all year. It's just going to be one of those emotional roller coaster rides this year for you. Yeah. I do feel like there's going to be an energy of, I feel like there might even be some love coming your way. Like if you're not in a relationship already, I do feel like that is something that may be sparking a beginning for you as well. If you are in a relationship, maybe it's just about taking the next step in that relationship, If it's about getting married, if you're already married, maybe it's about, another bundle of joy. Uh, but I do feel like that relationship thing is going to be good during July. I just feel like there's going to be some choices and decisions. I may not have anything to do with a lover, just, everything going on. There's going to be some changes and new beginnings and that sort of thing. For August, you do have the Nine of Wands in the dark as well. I feel like there's a lot of self-doubt. Like, I can't pull this off. What are you talking about? Can I do this? I feel like, summer, get outside, clear your mind, making sure that you are staying balanced, staying connected to your intuition, your instincts, Enjoy that nature as much as you can. We'll get some clarification. We'll get some clarification going on here for the summer, because I do feel like the summer is going to be some... We're going to get some clarification here for the summer, because I do feel like the summer is going to be some good energy. Let's just see what is going on. Is there a new love for some Sagittarius this summer? Is there a new love for some Sagittarius this summer? Ooh, the star. Dreams are going to come true. I don't know if you've seen that, but the dreams are going to come true for the summer. You're going to get those blessings, that satisfaction, the fulfillment. Let's see what else is coming for you. Chariot. Chariot's in the dark, so I do feel like it's going to be a slow moving process, but you are going to get there. Okay, so like I said, for September it is the Nine of Wands. For the Nine of Wands, I do feel like there's this energy of, feeling tired, feeling defeated, feeling all these things because of all these beginnings and endings and beginnings and endings. Um, I do feel like you may feel like you're going to need some help. But I feel like you're almost done. You're almost at the finish line. I feel like whatever it is you're going to be pursuing this year, you're going to be almost there by the time September hits. I feel like you're going to have a good clarity of what's coming for you and what to expect and how you're going to move forward on that. And I feel like that is going to, you know, make you go in the right direction, have the right focus, the right set of mind before going into 2025. Um, yeah, I do feel there's going to be some, you're going to be like really close to success by that time. And then October, you have success. The sun is success. It's like you made it. You finally made it. All these changes, all these things happening. You're going to be able to see the light, see the sun. You're going to feel that youthful giddiness moving forward. You can't see that, eh? I know I need a bigger space for my cards, but I wanted you to have this full reading of what to expect, what's to come. Yeah, so with the sun, with the sun, it's all about opportunity, happiness, fulfillment, all of that stuff, all that's goodness. Going into, okay, sorry, that was October. September, October. So September is beginning. October is going to be when you have the success, when you have the light, when you have all this clarity. Going into November, you do have the Five of Pentacles in the dark. So I do feel like there's a sense of, being overwhelmed, but also like it's like having that power, taking that power back, and like making sure that you have a clear agenda of what to expect, how to move forward. All the chaos is going to be behind you. You're just walking out of it, just having that clarity of, what to expect, what to come. I do feel like you're going to need or have a need to have some clear communications, have some clear, making sure people are understanding you and you're understanding them, just making sure there's no misunderstandings, no miscommunications going on once you get to this success point, making sure that you dot all your I's and cross all your T's and all of that. You know what I mean, right? Yeah, and I feel like making sure that you are aware of that will determine how December is going to go. The Emperor is in the dark. So I feel like it all depends on the changes you make, the decisions you make on how December is going to end. I feel like there's definitely potential here for December to end with you being fully in charge of your path and the decisions you make moving forward. I don't know where to put the cards. Moving forward with the Emperor being in the dark. I mean, it's in the light, but all these cards is just, you can always turn all these cards around. It all depends on what decisions you make, what energies you decide to follow, and which commitments you decide to follow, right? It's like making the right decisions. Just like the Ace of Swords here is all about making the right decision, making the right moves, moving forward, and having that clarity and patience to pursue all of that. Let's just clarify, how is December going to end with the Emperor in the dark? What is the Emperor in the dark representing? What clarification can we get for the Emperor being in the dark? Ooh, give and take, generosity. Yes, give and take, give and take. Keep that in mind as well, and making sure you're not spreading yourself too thin either, with the Six of Pentacles being light, have that clear investments, financial investments, expecting something to come in. I feel that energy for you. Ace of Cups is in the dark, so I don't know if that just represents that there's a new beginning coming for you in 2025. There was a bunch of little beginnings here, but there's going to be a new beginning. I just feel the Ace is in the dark just because there's that delay of that beginning, right? I do feel like there's energy, and make sure that your energy is not low. Keep your energy high. Keep positive. The Judgment or Rebirth. Okay, so the Emperor is just preparing you for new things that are coming for you in the new year of 25. So that is exciting. Good news here. Too shabby, right? Not too shabby. There is going to be some ups and downs. There may be some disappointments, and choices, sacrifices may need to be made, but you got this. I believe in you. um, yeah, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this reading. You can always catch me live on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. I do free readings for the people in the chat on my live streams if you want to check that out. I also do private readings if you do want to book a private reading with me, either through Etsy or Discord. I do that as well. I can do it on email too if you prefer. Just send me a message or email or I have links in the description down below if you want to check those out. But yeah, I hope you have a good year, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!